Have you ever looked closely at a hobby of yours and actually took the time to think about why you do it? That's what we're going to do here today. What's up, Coyote? Welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, welcome to the channel. It's been some time since I've uploaded on it. This feels good to be back. It feels good to be sat in this chair talking. Even if you're new here or you've seen my content before, I'm going to be starting like a new little journey of mine, well, a passion project, let's just say. And we're going to be talking about hobbies and on what we've been doing. And yeah, it's going to be fun, so let's just get straight into it. If I keep looking to the right, I've got some bullet points on what I want to talk about. Right, I've been gaming since a very, very young age, like I said. As long as I can remember. I remember getting the PS1 back in the day when I was a little shit. I was a little bastard. But yeah, I got the PS1. Mainly remember the PS2 days. I remember getting Transformers for Christmas. That was one of my first games. And just smashing out the original Transformers on the PS2. What a game, by the way. And ever since then, it's been an addiction. I'm not gonna lie, it's been an addiction. But yeah, game collecting wasn't my main focus there. I had a lot of games. Like honestly, when I was a kid, I had loads, but I wasn't really bothered about the collection side of it, because it was nice to look at on the shelf and storage and stuff, but we didn't get to that digital age. Back in like PS2 eras, we weren't at that digital age yet, were we? Now looking forward, it's going to be digitally only soon. Like Rip Game, if you're in the UK, you know. PS have announced, I don't want to spend too much time on this, that they're gonna get rid of physical media now and stuff like that, and they're going to go digital only. Rip. But yeah, going back to the PS2 era, that wasn't really my main focus. It was just more playing the games and experiencing them, and it still is like that. But as we got older, well, as I got older, it started to become apparent on like how much like owning physical stuff meant to me. There was like if you look behind me now, there's Funko Pops. Obviously, people have got massive collections. These like 10 on a shelf, but it's just so nice, like coming into your own house and looking around and seeing like these like past year memories. They're just memories, aren't they, for me? Like I remember going to pick them up. I remember getting the games, putting them on the shelves and stuff like that. But yeah, going back, because we're getting a little bit sidetracked. There's something about going into the shop, getting the game, coming home, unwrapping it, putting the disc in your bloody console. Bet you the newer kids can't remember that. And basically just playing until your eyes are red raw and you just knock out on your bed. Basically, that's how I got into gaming. The short answer is I've been doing it since a kid, and it slowly over time become a habit of collecting the games and actually owning them. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video, because I'm going to do my whole collection in terms of b-roll over the footage and stuff with a bit of music on. So if you want to see my full collection, that's there. But for now, I want to jump into the part of the video where I'm going to get some games that mean stuff to me, some games that I regret, some games that I just think are cool, and I'm going to get it for you guys. I'm going to do some POV stuff. So yeah, let's just jump into that one. So like what we're going to be doing is I've got some games that are off camera right now, and we're going to be showing you guys them, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Why not? So the first game we got Simpsons Hit and well, I keep saying the Simpsons Hit and Run. It's the Simpsons game, not be mistaken with the Hit and Run Classic, because Hit and Run didn't get a PS3 release as far as I'm aware. But yeah, we've got the Simpsons game, but we've got a bit of sticker residue here. But other than that, this is quite rare-ish on PS3. It came out on the PS2. I'm assuming some of you guys didn't know it was actually on the PS3 and Xbox 360. And because it was on the newer gen consoles at the time, it's a little bit more expensive. I think I bought this for 20 quid. I have got the receipt in here. This is something I like to do. Don't mind the GTA, by the way. I have nowhere else to put this, and I thought, why not? I don't know if this doxes me. No, it doesn't. Well, let me just, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I like to keep receipts in the box, because it says how much I've bought it for, The date, I know the date somewhere, on the 6th of May 2026 at 2:40 I purchased this game, and that's why I like to keep receipts in there. I don't know if other people do this, but it's like what I like to do. So next we've got Ratchet and Clank, which is unfortunate, I've only just noticed this now, it has a crack in the case, boo. But I wanted to showcase this game because I absolutely love this series. I've got a couple of them and they're getting quite expensive now, and when I say quite expensive, you look at some PS2 games and they're like fucking 400 quid. This is only about like what, a crack in times on the cheaper ones, I think. But some of them are like 20 to 30 quid, especially the trilogy of Ratchet and Clank, that's about 40 I think now. But yeah, they're getting quite expensive when you're broke like me. But we got nice artwork. There's the disc. We got a receipt when I bought it. Obviously, I won't be getting every receipt. I won't be here for forever. But yeah, lovely games. Let me know if you're a fan of Ratchet and Clank. On to the next one. We've got our first cardboard. Now, I wanted to show this off because I thought it was cool. We got Endless Dungeon. I wasn't onto this game until one of my friends told me about it. Draff, shout out to you, brother. But this is basically, I'm going to open this really carefully, but it's basically a tower defense game mixed with like a dungeon crawler, like Diablo-esque, and you basically have to defend. If you're onto Overwatch, it's like defending a payload while monsters and aliens attack you. But again, I'm going to open this slowly because I don't want to rip the cardboard. That would be funny, fail on video. But I also wanted to showcase this because it's got some really, really cool stuff in. So obviously we've got the game. We've got the game here. Again, discs, if you want to see the disc artwork, it's there. Don't try and use the code because I've already beaten you to it. But yeah, if you want to go and waste your time, feel free to do it. We've got that. We've also got the Endless Dungeon Squad art book. Again, I'm not gonna show everything off because you know it's gonna be a while. But yeah, we love art books, physical things. If it's little goodies and stuff. So that's cool. But they started the show, and I think I bought this for like a tenner, by the way. It's probably more expensive now, but I got a good deal on it. Look how cool these look. It's like a card game. It's like a card game, so we got some like cool like golden cards. Again, I haven't played it yet, but yeah, it's just, I love physical stuff, and it's just so nice that some games include all of this. Again, I couldn't tell you how you play these games, but that's cool. I think we can appreciate, even if you don't know what the game is, how cool that is as a collection, a collector's item goes. But yeah, is a game. Well, I did say I was going to include the games I regret, Brian. This is the first game of the regret list. I think the only one, because I don't like to be negative. I recently bought this off Vinted. It come in a bundle. I was disappointed when I got it because, yeah, it just looks like tacky. It's just cardboard, innit? Which I know, obviously, Endless Dungeon is cardboard, which I'm going to show again. But I love the way the spine like looks on the shelf. If you put this on the shelf, they couldn't even be bothered putting the bloody game name on. Yeah, it just looks terrible on the shelf. So, yeah, that might be me, bear in mind. I don't actually know what you get in this, so this might be a first thing for me as well. You get a day one edition. Again, I don't think I've redeemed that code, but I'm assuming the person who bought it off redeemed that code. So if you want the code, enjoy. And yeah, we got the game, which will not be touched. And we got this, whatever this is. What's this? Warning, avoid choking. The original multifunction seamless wear. So I'm guessing it's like a bandana kind of like yeah. You can wear it on your wrist, you can wear it as a bandana, you can wear it as a mask if you want to go and rob a bank. I don't condone robbing banks, by the way, but yeah, if you want one, I've got a mask to hook it up. I've got a couple of steelbooks that I want to show off. I thought I've got more steelbooks than what I'm going to show you, but I thought I'd show my coolest, well, to me, coolest steelbooks. And the first one, we've got Among Us. Now, I don't think I need to explain what this game is. I think everyone's played it. But look how cool this... I hope the camera picks up how cool this is. It's such a nice looking steelbook. Again, I have never played Among Us, and I know that's like mad to some people. But yeah, I've never played Among Us just because I've got no mates, basically. Well, I've got mates, but I've only got 2 or 3. I haven't got a gang of them to play this. So I got this in a collector's edition, which come with a couple of goodies, like a plushie toy and like a blanket. But the cool thing about this, it gives you a card. This is like a collectible card of 1 of 8. So I will never get the other cards unless I go and hunt them down. I don't know if I'm a fan of this, because in the Endless Dungeon one you got the other collector cards in with it. So I don't know. I don't know if I've used this codes. I probably have. And then we've got a sticker pack, which my partner really wants. Like, my partner really loves stickers and she wants these, but for the whole sake of collection guide, for collectibles, she can't touch these, so we keep these locked away. And then obviously I'm not gonna unfold this, but this is a map of the game. If you've played the game, it's the map. If I unfold this, I will never get it back in. And just to show off the art on the inside too. That's cool. It's a nice little cool addition. Next we have a Call of Duty Ghosts one, and I've got multiple Call of Duty games now and steelbooks. I'm looking to do a video on all my Call of Duty collection. But this one really stands out to me because it's one of my favourite CODs in general. And I know everyone's going to say, COD Ghosts is your favourite one. Yeah, it is. Well, I think it's second favourite because I really like Modern Warfare 3, which is another unpopular opinion, and not the most recent one. The one that come out in the 2010s. But yeah, COD Ghosts is my second or third favourite COD. It's going down the rankings as I go this. I love this game. The campaign is not the best. I recently played it. But the extinction mode, oh my god, this is why I love it. The extinction mode's so good, and it's one of the best modes COD's ever done. Again, another unpopular opinion. But yeah, here it is. It's not an impressive inside, but I really do love the blue. One of the better COD steelbooks, and again, I just wanted to show it off because it's one of my favourite ones. Game of all time so far is Clear Obscure Expedition 33. This is the holy grail. I've got the collector's edition for this, and I waited over a year for it to be delivered. Oh my god, I'm in love with this game. I'm in love with everything about it. Look how cool this steelbook is. The art style, it only gets better on the back as with the monolith. I don't want to ruin too much of the game, but if you haven't touched this yet, if you have not played this game, you need to go and play it. If you like turn-based games, you like good stories, this is the game for you. If you do want me to show off the games I've got it in the actual case, if you're wondering where the game is. A bit boring on the inside, not gonna lie. I wish there was more art. But I've got the collector's edition of this, as I said, so if you want me to unbox that, let me know. I probably will at some point, but fantastic game. Just wanted to show this off because it is my favourite one so far. But the next one is a game that I don't know if this is well known. I'm going to say no, but you're probably thinking, what the hell is this? Why is he showing me this off? I want to give credit to the devs of this game, honestly. This game is something that you never see, well, you rarely see in gaming nowadays. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically a post-apocalyptic turn-based kind of XCOM like esque game. Like, you have like 95% chance to hit something and then you miss and you're like, oh no. But here's the art on the back. This game took me by surprise. If you don't know, I sell stuff on Vinted. Well, I buy stuff on Vinted and I sell stuff on eBay. I have my own eBay business. This is one I bought to sell because it is quite like pricey. I think it's about 30 quid now, which is mad for the PS4 game. It was a lovely bonus, and I don't see this. This is why I wanted to praise on this game. It's a lovely bonus when you put the disc in. The DLC is on the disc. You don't have to buy the DLC ever again. And I don't mean through a code. There's no code in this box. If you put the disc in, you automatically own the DLC. You do not have to buy it. We need more of that. Next, we're on to the final couple games, basically. And this is my favourite game series of all time. This is why I wanted to show it off. And basically, it has some of the coolest physical copies that I've ever encountered in my life. So we're going to start off with the most expensive one of it all. We like expensive. This is I say Yakuza. I know it's pronounced Yakuza, but because of my accents and stuff, don't hate me. We've got Yakuza series anniversary. I bought this for about £70 when it came out. I bought it for about 70. Now this retails, I think, in CX for over £200. So we're gonna act carefully when we dissect this. But if you don't know, it comes with 3 games: Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. And what's different about these versions is they're included with the PS5, so they've actually upscaled it to 60 FPS and stuff, which we do like. But yeah, let's just unpack it. I'm going to be very careful with this because I am 1, clumsy, and 2, I like to keep my cardboard intact. There's nothing worse when you buy a game and the cardboard's scuffed. So we're just going to get everything out here. There's not much in it, but again, I think the price for it is because it's so rare and there's only so many. So we got this. We don't care about that, but we keep it in nonetheless. Warning, this might cause a seizure. All that crap. But we've first got the Steelbook. Now the Steelbook is, you know what? You're probably looking at this and thinking, wow, because I did. I don't know what this black spot is here. That doing me head and that doesn't rub off. You're thinking, wow, like the art style's cool. I want to show the back. This is the original Yakuza 1 art, if I even right, hopefully. And then we got the Yakuza series 20th anniversary on the side. Honestly, the art style on this, look at the tattoos, fantastic. And what's inside is the game disc. We got Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami 1, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 with some nice art. I'm gonna try and get this out nicely. We got pictures of Kamurocho, which is the map that you play on in most of, if not all, the Yakuza games. And we're gonna put this disc back in nicely. And yeah, it's my favorite game series. I will be touching more on this in the future. But for now, I think that'll do with that. And then we've got 3 art cards here, which I can't show off because I want to keep them in this. But basically, the art cards of the different game covers, basically. So if you look on the disc, I think, yeah, see, so it's got the art of the games. So it's plus more postcards with that. Fantastic little collector's edition. And carrying on with the trend of Yakuza, I've got more Yakuza games that I wanted to show off, and these are the artwork on these games are fantastic. So first of all, we got Yakuza Kiwami 1 Steelbook. Like, this is fantastic, this. So obviously we got the art style with Kiryu, Nishiki, and then I don't know why I forgot the girl's name. I always forget the girl's name, but hey, I'm on the spot. Don't shout at me. But obviously it comes out and it reveals more artwork. Such a nice level of detail. There's a bit of hair on there. We're gonna get rid of that. But look how stunning the steelbook is. And then on the back, the piece de resistance, the tattoos. Obviously Kiryu's tattoo and Nishikiyama's tattoo. I am a super nerd when it comes to Yakuza. Look at this is one of the best steelbooks I'm ever going to hold in my life, in my opinion. It's so nice. I'll show you the inside just in case that you wanted to see that. We got the game, obviously, and we got I don't know what this is. I think this is a sticker pack. Yeah, it looks like it's a sticker pack. I'm trying not to bend it, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. But we obviously got more Kamurocho and stuff like that. The art stickers. I would never use the stickers, obviously, because I am a collection freak. But yeah, such a nice steelbook, isn't it? So it wouldn't be a Yakuza collection without the second steelbook. Now, let me know which one you think's better. I'm more towards Kiwami 1, but I still think this is lovely. We got the same slip cover here. We're gonna slide it off. And we've got, once again, Kiryu with his back tattoo, and look how cool this looks. It's another fantastic piece of art in it. This is what steelbooks are all about. We got Ryu on the back, or Goda, sorry, and we've got the red spine there. Absolutely lovely artwork, and I'll say it again. I'm a Yakuza fanboy. We got Sotenbori, I think. Yeah, we got Sotenbori on the background there. I will glaze Yakuza till the day I die. If you enjoy Yakuza, let me know. I would love to talk more about any game I've showed today, or just games in general. But if you want me to dive more into the Yakuza series and show off my whole collection, because I've got a couple more goodies of that, even though I'm going to show off even another Yakuza in a minute, let me know, because I cannot stop talking about this game all day. I have not seen many people talk about this. If you are a fan of the Yakuza series, you might know what this is, you might not. But it's Yakuza Dead Souls. Now, the normal Yakuza games are basically action games where you play as like... I'm not going to proper jump into it, but it's basically beat 'em up action games where you just spam a button and you fight. With this one, they've turned it into zombies. So when zombie games are the craze, they just decided, you know what, we're going to throw the Yakuza world into zombies. Now, I bought a PS3 specifically to play this recently. When I say recently, it was like a couple months back. And this game now, I think, is about £90 on eBay. So it is a pretty rare game to get your hands on. I was, being a Yakuza fan, I was so hyped to play this. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take my rose-tinted glasses off. It's a very mid game. Like, it's a very mid game, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. If you're a Yakuza fan, like a super fan, you're going to enjoy it because it's all your favourite characters playing this. Obviously, you get the manual, which I do miss. I wish manuals were in newer collections. And we got the disc, and thankfully it worked when I bought it. Because I don't know if you've ever bought something expensive online. You're like, please let it work. And I had no way of testing it at the time. But the disc, like, in immaculate condition. Like, we got more artwork on the back. But yeah, I just can't glaze these games enough. Even though this one's a bit mid. But yeah, it's such a rare, cool collector's item for Yakuza. I'm going to stop rambling. That is all the games that I've got today. I hope you have enjoyed this kind of POV style segment of the video. And yeah, throw it back to future Coyote. Right, I hope you guys enjoyed that like little presentation that I've put together. It's definitely something different than I've done before, so yeah, hopefully it's a great success. But yeah, this leads towards the final third of the video that I wanted to record, and that is the future. Now, I am notorious now, with a capital N, notorious for dipping and coming back and going again and coming back and going again. So I don't want to be like, this is my great comeback, I'm back again. But on a serious note, I'm going to be taking the channel in a new direction, and you can probably see where it's going. It's going to be about game collecting, anything gaming, because the channel name is Gaming Coyote. It would make sense for not being Overwatch Coyote. That doesn't mean Overwatch is going anywhere, but what to expect going forward is more vlogging. I don't know if this counts as a vlog, but more Coyote in person, videos rather than live streams, unfortunately, just because I've got other priorities now that I touch on in later videos and stuff. Feel free to ask me any questions down below as well. I'll see if I can answer them. But yeah, it's going to be basically collecting games, playing games, obviously, talking about my experiences with games, talk about life experiences. I've got like kind of like a podcasty series that I want to be working on soon. That's going to be coming out, and yeah, just enjoying and documenting my journey with gaming and with life, and because it's such a big part of my life, I wanted to have these videos to look back on. And hey, you guys are invited on the journey, of course, too, and that's where I want to go with that. If you have liked today's video, feel free to drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, it really does help. And hey, if you've got any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. If you want to see me go to CEX, for example, and pick up some games, I can do that. If you want me to talk about a specific game or play a specific game, because I'm looking to get a capture card soon for my PS, I can do that. I am going to be having Overwatch videos still coming out, so don't you worry, I'm going to be playing Overwatch. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and watch this, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. It's going to be a wild ride. Thank you so much. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.